barrel, tumbling down the mountainside. Though the fall didn't kill her, she now found herself in a perilous situation. When Lisa regained consciousness, she realized she was trapped at the center of a steel framework. Beneath her was a bottomless black void, and around her were only narrow steel beams connecting each side. Paralyzed by fear, she sat frozen in the middle, not daring to move. To estimate the depth of the chasm, she carefully took off a shoe and dropped it down. It took several tens of seconds before she finally heard it hit the bottom. That meant the pit was at least several hundred meters deep. After calming herself slightly, Lisa spotted a staircase across from her. She slowly rose to her feet, planning to cross and climb to safety. But as soon as she stretched out one foot, she nearly slipped off the beam. Eyes shut tight from terror, she froze. Just then, a wasp suddenly flew by, circling around her bleeding face. To keep her balance, she dared not swat it away, only hoping it wouldn't sting her. Fortunately, the wasp flew off a moment later. Lisa slowly stood up again and began inching forward, but the beam beneath her was no wider than a foot. One misstep would send her plummeting to certain death. She spread her arms wide to maintain balance, but just as she reached the middle of the beam, she lost her footing and fell from the dizzying height. Instinctively, she managed to grab the steel girder, suspending herself in midair. Fighting her fear, she began inching sideways, hand over hand, toward the ladder. Pausing to steady her breathing, she mustered all her strength and started swinging her body like a pendulum, trying to launch herself toward the ladder. With a final effort, she leapt and managed to grab hold, but the old ladder couldn't support her weight. Rusted and decayed, it gave way, and Lisa plummeted into the darkness below. When she came to, she realized a net beneath her had broken the fall and saved her life. Not long after, Lisa spotted fireworks being set off above the pit. She quickly stood and screamed for help with all her might, but no matter how loudly she yelled, there was no response from the outside world. At that moment, she was like a frog trapped at the bottom of a well, helplessly staring up at the sky. Then she noticed a ladder bolted to the iron wall. She found a sharp piece of metal, cut through the net, and fashioned a makeshift climbing rope from a wooden beam. Swinging the rope upward, she hooked it onto the ladder. Will Lisa manage to escape? This gripping scene is from the film